Hey, what's up, y'all? This is James from Recovery Reef, about to do a par reading with this Apogee par reader. We have the Kessils. These are the A360X and then the Tuna Blue. I originally started just with the regular Tuna Blue, had 3 of those. Then I started adding Reef Brights because, my corals started growing and I wasn't getting the spread that I wanted, so I had to add some Reef Bright strips. And then I just recently upgraded to 2 of the A360Xs, and I left one of the Tuna Blues on because reefing is expensive and I ain't built like that. So we're just going to do a quick par reading underneath these, just around the tank a little bit, just to see what we got. I've already done this, but they do put off a good amount of par. I don't have them all the way up on whites and blues. Now the blues are all the way up. I do have to set it on the higher schedule because I don't believe it's at the highest that it goes right now. Let me do that real quick. We'll go like this, this, this. 12. Don't mind my ignorant dog. She always barks at me thinking I'm talking to somebody. Don't ruin my video, dog. Alright, so we'll start over here. Right here at this one. We have about 320. And of course, they're not getting enough right there. 190. But right out here, down here, they get about 280, 322. This green one here in the front is getting about 350. And then we have some over here. They're getting about 350 right there, down here. And it feels like I'll be crushing the corals every time I hit it. Down here I have a Monty plate down here. It's getting about 200 par. Up here we got 560, which I didn't know was that high. About 500. Then we have a Rainbow Loom that's getting about 470. Walt Disney is getting about 370. 400. Right at the top's about 380 because there's no Reef Bright strips. That's the difference, that the Reef Bright strips, they make a pretty good, they increase the par about 60 to 100. Then down here with this I think this red Digi's getting about 300. I think that thing will grow in the dark, to be completely honest, because I have pieces scattered around my tank and they just grow. I have some sitting on the back. Then I have a torch down here, which in the front is getting about 190, but then with the glass reflection is getting about 270. But it's really, I'd say in real world time, it's about 190. Then we have my little mini button scully. It's getting about 140. I have some acans. I used to call them acants because I couldn't grow them, but I'm actually starting to do pretty good. Although I am about to get a copper band. They're getting about 100 par. I have them in the shade. They seem to do really good in low par, 50 to 100 in my experience. The mushrooms, they're getting about 100. Then we go up here to the Miyagi Tort Colony. We have about 319, 320, 340. This right here is getting about 318. Then we go over here. What is that? This is Jello Shot. It's getting about 380, 390. I have PC Rainbows getting about 400. Then I have this frag. I don't really know what they are. They're getting about 430. This torch over here getting about 270. These guys down here in the front getting about 150, 145. Not really sure where my mic is. Over here in the corner, the Dragon Soul getting about 180. This big old colony back here that's really struggling. It's been struggling for about a year. Ever since I switched tanks, it's getting about 150, 160. It is frog spawn, but it just, I mean, it has like probably 15 heads, but it ain't doing too good. This Duncan is getting about 200 par, 190, 200. See, and the good thing is I have this frag rack here in the back, and now my frags with the reef brights get about 280. So we'll show that. So that's about 280. Let me turn off the reef bright strip just so we can get a idea. If I can find the little switch. Where's it at? Without pulling everything off. That might be beat. I might not be able to. Where's it at? I don't know where it's at. But yeah, the reef bright, I already did it before. The reef bright's at about 60 to 100 par. Down here in the back is about 200 par. And this spread is 48 by 18 by 21, I believe. Right here at the top, we're getting about 490 par, 350, 330. So as you see, there's pretty good spread. That's why I do love the Kessils. The spread is really even, but since they are a single point light source, unfortunately you get a lot of shading and shadowing, and all you have to do is add some of those reef bright kits, and they're pretty good. I do really like them because they're not extremely strong, but they give you just enough. And right here at the very top underneath the A360X, which is 100% on blues, and then I do like 40, I think, percent on whites, it's about 500 par. So you can get a lot. Then I have a torch back here that's getting about 250 par. So we got this right here, getting about 290. So mine really goes everywhere from like what you want for a mixed reef, 100 and some change at the bottom, 250, 300, all the way to 400. So you can grow pretty much any kind of SPS. I mean, some do like higher, some acros do like higher par and will color up better. Like my Walt Disney, I'm trying to get the color up. It was real beautiful in my other tank. I had a established tank that was about 3 to 4 years old, but I wanted something bigger, so I upgraded just so you can see where we're at. Of course, this is what mostly whites, so you don't get the ooh ah of the blues. But that is the par reading on the Kessils with the reef brights, just 2 of them. I might add one in the middle eventually, but right now there's really no need for it. So that's what we got. Thanks for tuning in Recovery Reef. I like my hat. My wife made it for me. I don't keep my heat too high, so I like to bundle up. But y'all have a happy new year. God bless. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment. Let me know what you think. Have a good one. Just wanted to add real quick, I don't run my Kessils 100 and 100 because I've noticed, well, me personally, I like the blue look better over the white. And now I do turn on the white occasionally just to check out, because you can really see the health of the coral under the white. Like, you can see stuff before it like really turns into a problem. Under the white's better than the blues. But I did notice I grow less algae. I have to clean the glass less. And the par is not that much different when I have just the blues on. Plus, apparently that's the light that the coral likes and that the coral needs. So I turn them to 100. At the highest point, ramps up from like 9, through to 12. I think to 2 or 3, it goes up. I keep the blues on 100, and then I keep the whites on 50. And then it just ramps down. At night, it goes off about 8 o'clock. But I did notice that my tank just does better under the blues because I hate algae, and I seem to grow less under the blues. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video.